Hey guys, welcome back to my vanity. So for today's video, I'm filming makeup that I forgot about. So if you want to see which products are maybe a flop and which products work, then just keep on watching.
Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down. Bitch, you know I ain't playing around. Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down. Bitch, you know I ain't playing around. Yeah, I ain't tryna be your main nigga. I can be your side nigga. Slide up in them thousand, nigga. Look up in the sky with you. A different connection. I'm just trying to multiply with you. Top off of my coupe. I'm just trying to go and ride with you. I ain't playing no games with you. Tell me what you want.
So I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because my eyebrow routine never changes. You guys already know I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in the shade Chocolate. So I went ahead and did that, and now I'm going in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Vanilla. So some of these products, I really don't remember if I like them or not, just because, you know, you get a new product, you try it out, and then you end up getting other stuff, and then you end up forgetting about the other things, and I don't know, I just don't remember how these products worked for me. So I'm glad I'm filming this video so that way I can get like a reminder of if I like them or not, and maybe I'll start using them more often. So now I got the brows all carved out, so now we're going to go in with the Fenty primer. This is the first primer that they came out with. This is the Salt Matte Pro Filter. I really want to try the one that's made for matte skin out. This one I got when I got the Fenty foundation, and I kind of feel like the primer doesn't do anything. Maybe it's just for my skin type. I feel like it doesn't do anything. And it has a really strong like sunscreen smell. So to me, I just feel like I'm putting sunscreen on my face. I typically don't use this primer until the summertime because, like I said, it has a strong sunscreen smell. So I know it has a lot of SPF in it. So that's really the only time I wear it, but I'm really not out in the sun a lot, so I haven't really been using it, so I kind of forgot about it. We're going in with this stick foundation. This is the Hourglass in the shade Warm Ivory. Whenever I got this, I made sure that I had them check to see what shade I was, and then when I went home and tried it, it was way too light for me. This is whenever I was way darker than what I am now. So since then I haven't tried it again, so I'm kind of excited to see how it'll work now that I'm a lighter tone. Hopefully it's not too light for me still, because I do want to get to use this since it was kind of pricey. I don't know if you guys seen, but they actually came out with the liquid version of this, and I really want to try it out. If you guys have tried it, definitely comment down below and let me know if you liked it, what shade you are. Okay, so typically I use a beauty blender for my foundation, but for today, since this is a thicker consistency, since it's a stick foundation, I'm gonna go in with a dense brush. This is the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. And this is how much I'm gonna put on my face for now, and then we'll just see where we need to add more. I'm really not an expert when it comes to working with stick foundations. And I know this probably will be a little pale on me, but I'll just go in and bronze my face up. So right now I put the foundation on, and as you can tell, it has my skin looking very glowy, which I like, but I can definitely tell you this is not full coverage. I don't know if you can see, but you can still see my freckles. Excuse my nails. I'm in cosmetology school, okay? I have to dye people's hair, and gloves don't work. But anyways, you can still see my freckles. You can see my mole here. Like, if you want full coverage, this ain't it, sis. Definitely, like, if you want that summer glow look, like a lightweight foundation, then definitely you can try it out. But if you're wanting like a full glam matte foundation, full coverage, this ain't it. So now I'm just taking the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer again, and I'm just using it to highlight my face. Maybe using this concealer, I think this concealer is supposed to be full coverage, so maybe using this concealer will help cover up more. I'm also noticing that it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like breaking up on my nose. Definitely don't like that. So I do want to tell you guys that whenever I'm talking about a product, I'm never going to be dishonest with you guys about liking or not liking a product. Don't ever think I'm trying to bash a makeup brand, because that's not by any means what I'm trying to do. You know, I might like one product from a brand but not like another. Like, it's just my opinion. It's just some things that work for me might not work for you, and vice versa. But I'm doing YouTube for you guys, and so I would never want to recommend a product that I don't enjoy using myself, because I wouldn't want you guys to go out and spend your money on it and it not work like I told you it would. But hey, like I said, I mean, it could work on you but not work on me. I mean, we could have two completely different skin types and it just not work on me. So I don't look bad on camera, but in person I'm really not liking how I'm looking so far. But we will continue, of course. So next we're gonna go in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This is the original. This is supposed to be extra coverage. So we're gonna go in with this. One thing I noticed about this powder that I believe happened when I used it last time, it has like, I don't know if it's gonna catch it on camera, but it has like a pink undertone to it, and I want to think that when I use this under my under eyes, it turned my under eyes pink. So we're gonna see, but I've heard a lot of back and forth. Like, some people really enjoy it and some people are just like, no. I can definitely see up close in this mirror that I can see my dark under eyes popping through. So that's great. So I am gonna go in with a beauty blender and kind of like pounce it in. I will say that this has a very strong, like, elderly woman perfume smell, and it's really strong. That is definitely like the first thing I noticed about this powder. So now going in with bronzer, we're going in with, mine is very dirty, we're going in with the Contour and Blush 6-color palette from BH Cosmetics. I've had this for a long time. Honestly, it should probably be thrown away, but I'm gonna still use it. I used to use it's really beat up. I actually dropped this and this whole blush pan fell out. If you know me, I don't even wear blush, so that's why this one's like untouched. But I would use this shade and this shade for under my eyes, and then I would use this shade to contour with, which now it looks really dark for me, but we're gonna make it work. But yes, this is what I would use all the time. I don't even know if they still have this palette, to be honest. This is looking a little too warm of a contour than what I like. I'm also gonna kind of carve it out. It's looking a little patchy. I do feel like I'm looking a little pink, just a little bit. Okay, so now we're moving back to the high-end side, and we're gonna be using the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Looks like this. It's so pretty. I used this a lot when I first got it, and then I just stopped because I have so many different other sprays, and I just fell in love with the Anastasia. Comes in a glitter bottle. I love the way it smells. It reminds me of like those little chapsticks as a kid that came in like the different sodas and like the Fanta, the orange Fanta. That's what this smells like to me, the orange Fanta chapstick. So we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. This came out back in 2017. I got it as a grad gift and actually came back a few months ago for everyone to purchase again because it was such a hit when it first came out. Mine is definitely beat up. It ended up being broken when I got it, and so I fixed it with alcohol, but then it like totally ruined the packaging. But I mean, the highlighters are still good, so I'm using it. Definitely have been stuck on my Dose of Colors collaboration with I Love Sarahi highlighter, so I definitely have forgot about these. I'm gonna go in with 2 middle shades, Forever Young and Glow Getter, and then I'm also gonna go in with the shade on the bottom right, which is 143. I'm just gonna dip into all of these and okay, look at that highlight. We see you, girl. So now moving on to the eyeshadow palettes. Today we're going to be using the Morphe 350 and the Morphe 3502 palette. I really loved these palettes when I first got them. They're both very neutral palettes, but you know, I've been doing makeup for a while and I've definitely ventured off into doing the more colorful looks, so I definitely haven't been doing a lot of neutral looks, and so I kind of stopped using these 2 palettes. They're very great palettes if you're a lover of the neutral colors. I definitely recommend them, and they're a cheaper price than the high-end palettes. So today I'm going to use them and fall back in love with them. I think today we're gonna go for a halo eye. I saw Princess, which is Bretman Warrock's sister. I'll probably leave the picture somewhere on the screen. I saw her showing off her outfit basically, but the first thing that caught my eye was her eyeshadow. So I'm definitely using that as my inspo for today's look. So first, I think we're gonna go in with the 3502 palette. I'm looking for more of a warm neutral brown, and this palette has more of the warm tone browns. The other one has more of cool tone browns. So I think I'm gonna go in with this brown here. These shade names are on this clear thing that comes with it. I guess I can try to figure out what shade it is I'm using. I don't even remember what shade I picked. Okay, so we're gonna probably mix, I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix this one and this one. And those are the shades Brick and Spice. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH31 brush. So I'm just going into both of those 2 shades. So the edges were looking a little not blended, so I'm going in with a brush with nothing on it to blend out the edges. This is just another fluffy brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill JH33 brush. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna go back in more of the shade Spice and put this a little bit more in my crease just to darken it up. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Now I'm just gonna go in with my NARS concealer in the paint pot, and I'm gonna use it to carve out the middle of my eyelid. Okay guys, so I had pressed stop because I was doing something and it was gonna take a while, and I forgot to press record again, so I already finished this eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the color on my crease on this eye, and I'll do the rest for you guys. So now I'm taking my NARS concealer paint pot in the shade Macadamia, and I'm gonna use this to carve out the middle part of my eyelid. I'm going in with this Eco Tools brush. So next, what I actually could have done before I put the concealer down is I'm going to take a cool tone brown and I'm going to go in with this one from the 35O palette. And I'm taking this small brush from Morphe X Jaclyn Hill. This is the JH40 brush. It looks like this. Ignore the dog, he's getting on my nerves too. So we're just putting this on the outside. So now I'm going in with this champagne color right here, and I'm going to use a flat brush. This is from BH. I don't know what it's called. It's really old. And I'm just going to spray some setting spray on it so that way the shade will be more pigmented. And sometimes if I want it even more pigmented, I'll go in with my finger, which I probably will do. Then I'm just going to go in with that cool brown shade again. I'm just going to tap into it once. And I'm just going to go over that harsh line in between the champagne color and the cool brown color. So apparently this eyeliner doesn't even have anything in it. It's all dried up. So I had to go in with this ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and it's in the shade Fair 02, and I just used it as an eyeliner. And now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, put on mascara, and put on Dodo 309s, and then we'll be back to do the lips. So while my lashes dry, we're going to go ahead and move on to lips. So I'm going to go in with one of my old favorite combos. This is the Dose of Colors Liquid Lip in the shade Let's Cuddle, and this is the Almay lip gloss. It doesn't have a shade name, but it's just a nude. So we're going to put these two on our lips. So this is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.